What is up, guys? Let's talk YouTube. So today we're going to roast the dog. It's unfortunate, but it's got to be done. It's the old prison mentality, you know. He's made a video talking shit about me, and if I let him do that, then somebody else is going to start. And if I let them do that, then everybody else is. And before you know it, it's snowballed, and everybody's roasting the Stungo. So unfortunately, we're going to have to put Rackpull in his place, because yeah, he's been making videos. He's teamed up with his best buddy Rackpull, the most boring man on YouTube, and I didn't see the entire video. I saw the title. I watched like 2 minutes of it, because all his videos are the same, aren't they? It's just the same video over, you know, like the Halloween movies. They've made the same movie like 12 times in a row. That's the doc's content. It's just the same video. He does a oh, me mental health, oh, Hedgehog Man's not clean, he's showed his trophy to Jake the Snake, moving the cows and working 3 jobs. It's the same shite over and over again. And if you're unaware, the joke is, he's a fat, lazy, smelly cunt, he can't be bothered to get a job, so he pretends that he's got 3 jobs. I didn't think it was funny either. He pretends that he's going out to play rugby, he packs his little bags to show everyone, and reality, he's not really playing rugby. He's sat at home drinking cheap cider and eating dirty kebabs, and every time he gets drunk he pulls a kebab out of his arse and he's showing it to the camera all proud, like, look at my disgusting food. Here's an idea, mate. Why don't you stop eating takeaway for a week, right? Save your money up, start drinking some water, eat some vegetables, a bit of fruit, get a little bit of sun, a little bit of exercise. You might not look like Uncle Fester's more disgusting under-malnourished cousin. You know, he looks like a bag of shit all the time, even if he's got like nice clothes, bought a new fucking hoodie and he's got a new Vanilla Ice cap, he still looks like a bag of shit. He looks worse than me. And he's another one of these. He's got a dim view on addicts, fucking baghead, smackhead, they're all in a gang. He's a smackhead, he's a baghead, they're all in a gang. And then, yeah, he's a fucking addict. He's an alcoholic. You watch his last 7 videos, and I bet you 4 of them he's absolutely wasted. 2 o'clock in the morning, with his fucking dirty pizza in his hand, stumbling, can't even talk, slavering, talking about the dark side. He's obsessed with it. It's all he ever goes on about. You know, if I was getting drunk in the week, I'd be out with my mates, fucking running around the town, buzzing, jumping about. He gets drunk, he's sat at home, fucking doing dark side videos, waffle. You can't even understand what he's saying, he's that drunk. But yeah, he's made a video talking about, I didn't watch that, I watched like 2 minutes of it, and he was just doing the same thing he always does. And it was titled, Career Ruined. I don't know if he was on about me, but he started off talking about me, saying, oh, he's fucking simping over Rachel, fuck it. Because I made a little joke about marrying Rachel, because, you know, she's an attractive, middle-aged, fit, pretty, you know, nice teeth, big bazongas. Is that not normal for a single man to be attracted to something like that? Well, I suppose not for Rackpull. When you've got a horrible little round head and you look like you're dying of AIDS, I suppose women like that would be intimidating to you, especially when you've been getting tased and pepper sprayed by them your whole life. Can you imagine Rackpull going up to some woman in a pub who's like, where do we find them? My name's Dr. Rackpull. I don't care if you're a doctor or not. If you don't get away from me now, you're getting fucking tased, mate. And you're talking about me simping. You're the one simping on fucking JDP. It's like, I'll do a roast about someone online, and Rackpull's like giggling away, oh, that was a good roast. But as soon as you mention JDP, he's like, oh, he was just waffling, what a load of rubbish. JDP's video was brilliant. And all JDP did was say, you know, Ian Brown gun paddy or some shit like that. And Rackpull's delighted, he thinks it's hilarious. So you're the one simping over JDP, but I do kind of get it, because JDP has got a nice set of bazongas on him. He has got a decent pair of milkers, so I can understand why you want to get close to him, and you just want to motorboat them titties, don't you? Where do we find them? That's the real reason why you're hanging around JDP. But let's look at Rackpull, shall we? Because he sits doing the same video on I don't know what phone he's using, but it's absolutely shite. Apparently everybody at school used to take his dinner money and go and buy a motorbike. Fucking fat cunt. Why don't you stop buying junk food, save up and buy a decent camera, and then you can maybe do some decent content and stop hanging around wrong-uns all the time. He's obsessed with wrong-uns. If ever there's a wrong-un on the scene, Rackpull straight by his side. Remember, you think we must have forgot. Remember when Karma Corner put it on you? And you shit yourself. You talk about King of the Meltdowns. You had a big meltdown, left YouTube crying and sobbing, and you didn't come back for like a month because Karma Corner hit you with some truths and some facts, and you couldn't hack it. And we all saw the video with the wrong-uns. He always says, "Oh, why are you always on about wrong-uns?" Well, stop fucking hanging around with them, and we won't have to talk about it, will we? He was in a car, right? The video's on YouTube. I could probably find it if I was that bothered about it. But it's Rackpull sat in a car with his little buddy in front, and his little buddy is chatting up this girl, and this girl says, "I don't think you should be talking to me. I'm only 12." And you know what I mean? And any normal person would be like, "Fucking hell, get away from her." But he says, "Oh, I'm not bothered," and carried on macking on her, trying to get into her. And Rackpull was in the back, laughing his head up. Thought it was fucking hilarious. If that had been my mate, he'd be getting boxed up from the back seats, fucking pair punches to the dome. But not Rackpull. Oh no, he was laughing his head up. He thought he was hilarious. That's weird behaviour, that, mate. But that probably explains why you wanted to hang around with that other little pedo, Titch. You know what I mean? Fucking grown man gets a 12-year-old girl pregnant, right? And Rackpull's meeting up with him, doing content with him, doing exploding bomb videos and all that shit, laughing and joking, thinking it was hilarious. Do you know what? If I'd have gone and met up with a pedo like that, he'd be getting boxed up. Fucking 12-year-old pregnant. That's disgusting. And then when he died, Rackpull's doing memorial services for him. Oh, rest in peace, you little pedo. So what's wrong with you, mate? Hanging around with fucking wrong-uns. Disgusting. And remember when Decker Heggie got outed for that whole Amy thing where he's saying her name was Amy, he did something with being an 11-year-old, inciting masturbation or something, another fucking wrong-un, sexual assault, attacked a woman in a toilet, and there was hours of footage of him talking about it, admitting it. Everybody swerved Decker like the plague, except for two people. Fucking Jardo P. Oh, I don't believe the rumours, even though it's all right there in front of us to see and hear with our own fucking eyes. And Rackpull doing lives with him. He was sat on a panel with him. There was only them two there. He was laughing his head off, telling his life story, which was boring as fuck. Even Decker was like, "Fuck, what a load of shite this is," because he's got no life experience. That's why he's always yamming about the dark side, you know, doing his fucking shit video, what he's done 50 million times. And he was sat there, he was big fucking jack-o'-lantern round head with a big grin, waffling away, and Decker was like, "What a load of shite." Just booted him off the panel and brought someone on who was interesting. And fucking Rackpull was devastated, ruined his life. For the next week he was crying about it because some pervert kicked him off of one of his fucking lives. That's Rackpull. Scruffy, disgusting, stinky wretch. Even his missus is like, "Get a bath, you fat smelly cunt." That's when you know you've got problems, when your lass is telling you to fucking get in the shower. But yeah, that's Rackpull, if that's what you want to watch, you know, because I'm not going to lie, he is kind of amusing, you know, when he does his little impressions, but it's the same one over and over again. And, you know, he never brings anything new to the table. All he ever talks about is the dark side, because if he talks about anything else, his views go down. Same as Jardy P, he's the same. You know, if he talks about, that's why they're posting videos of the dinners and kebabs and pizzas and that. Fucking JDP did one yesterday. Do you know who does that? 12-year-old fucking girls posting on Facebook. "Oh, look at me dinner, look at me pudding. Oh, I really shouldn't. Got to watch the hips." You know what I mean? They're like a pair of little schoolgirls. Fucking little weirdos. But anyway, yeah, if that's who you like watching, people that support wrong-uns and hangs around with fucking little pedophiles. He did a video yesterday about that Kung Fu Kev, another little pedo, and Rackpull straight there, and he fucking doing the content on him. I don't know what he said, I wasn't really interested. I clicked on the video just to get a little insight into what he's on about, and he was fucking drunk again, half cut, slavering. "Oh, it's over for Kung Fu Perv." Who gives a fuck? He's a little pedo, ain't he? Who cares? Oh, I suppose Rackpull cares. But yeah, That's the roast of the Rackpull. So if you want to keep doing videos about me, no problem, mate. I can do this all day. Bonjour.